Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Smitty here, and I am live streaming some Madden tonight. Excuse me. I know it's been a minute. It's been, things been going on family-wise and everything, so haven't been able to record, stream and all that like I really wanted to. But I am going to get back on the ball with it. Let me see. I got some stuff that I gotta do for my online franchise. Let me see here, hold on. Oh, view create. Hold on, wait. Hold on a second. Let me see what's up with my team first. How the heck? Bruh. Oh, man. Alright. Hey, what's going on, Marcus? What's happening, man? Gotta address this lead real quick. So you can see, I have not been online to address this stuff or whatever. So excuse me, y'all. Just for a moment. Okay, we got this advance going on with the league and everything, where it's like after a certain time you gotta go ahead and post, your after you make your adjustments or whatever, the people you want to resign. And I'm like, I never got to resign the people I wanted to resign. Like, I've been busy over the past few days. It's been a very eventful past few days since the show Thursday, so I'm like, I haven't had a chance to go in here and re-sign my players. So I got people that I want on the squad on both offense and defense, and it's like my squad basically was stripped down, dude. Like, yo, this is the one thing I hate about doing these online leagues, is that people set stuff up the way they want to do them and everything, and it's like, it's very annoying. Extremely annoying. Like, we're supposed to indicate that we're ready to go forward, and I didn't indicate anything. And that's the thing. That was for today, and I didn't indicate that I was ready to advance, and then they go ahead and advance, dude. Like, that's annoying. That's extremely annoying, dude. I didn't say. Well, heck, I get to. Hold on a second, man. Oh, this is so annoying, dude. All right. Anyway, but what's going on, Sweet Jones? What's going on? What's going on, all of you guys? What's happening? Dark and Mild 33. Marcus, I said what's up to you. No, just chilling. Yeah, Thursday was a good show. Thursday was a real good show, mainly because Rex coming through. You know what I mean? That was a big time highlight. That was a big time highlight. Ain't no biz on no Travis Swanson. No, that's my guy. So they could let go. They could get off Travis Swanson. That's my center. They could lay off. They could lay off of that, man. That's my dude. Okay. Say you have my back. Man, it's all good. It's all good, dude. At the end of the day, you know what I mean? Look, the thing is, at the end of the day, with that whole discussion, see, the thing is, you know what? The thing is, Dark Mild, and just in general, it had nothing to do with. At the end of the day, it had nothing to do with, like, it had absolutely, but no, at the end of the day, it had absolutely nothing to do with personal, personal feelings or nothing like that at all. The only thing that was annoying about it was the fact that, my man wasn't asking questions. Like, he just kept assuming and assuming and assuming and assuming. And like, when you keep, like, I hate people. I hate people that assume. Especially when I tell you stop doing it, and you literally just assume you know what somebody is saying. That's the most annoying thing ever, dude. And when people decide to just assume and just keep on doing that, it's like, bro, no one said what you keep on saying, dude. Like, and that's what was extremely annoying to me overall. Excuse me. I personally had no problem with what it was he wanted to say. Hold on, I'm sorry, guys. They're going to use. Sorry, y'all. Ain't trying to ignore what's going on, but excuse me, I'm up here commenting and see, once again, I'm dealing with the exact same thing, chatting with some of these people, the same thing that I dealt with on the show on Thursday. Dudes assuming. Instead of asking proper questions, dudes just want to assume stuff. That is like what is so annoying to me. Like, hey, you know, let me tell y'all something before I go ahead and continue this bid, excuse me, in this free agency. When you talk about community building, community dynamics, the word community consists of communication and unity, meaning unified communication has to be at the forefront. It doesn't matter if you're a competitive gamer, arcade gamer, whatever. It doesn't matter what label EA gives it, or it doesn't matter. If you don't actually talk and have legitimate dialogue, and you just try to just tell people what they should feel, tell people where they stand and where they at, and you just tell people that, and that's all you do, you're just as wrong as they are. That's why when people are saying, "Oh, Smitty just apologized," I'm like, there's nothing to apologize about. I posted a statement, and two dudes assumed they knew what I was talking about, and just assumed they knew what I was talking about, and went on with their assumptions, and took that to, you know, they took it to the house. They took that to the highest mountain and set it there and said, "This is what it is. This is what Smitty meant." And I'm like, no, it didn't mean that at all. That's why it didn't make sense for Relly to go all into the tournament history. It had nothing to do with that. Him bringing up defense, you know, all the concepts they used in the tournament. It didn't matter. That had nothing to do with what I was getting at. It had zero to do with that. What's the O-line doing? It had nothing to do with my point. All I saw was an inaccurate pass being thrown, and I said it happens in the NFL, and all of a sudden I'm getting history of the history of the tournament league, you know, history of Madden tournaments, and oh man, you gotta feel sorry for these guys, and why do I need to feel sorry for somebody because they threw an inaccurate pass? All you need to do is get dialogue. See, I don't play competitive. I'm not sitting up here saying, yo, fix the game according to competitive. If I have dialogue with Rex in messages or whatever, I'm sending him a message in regards of what needs to happen in sim mode. I'm not saying, yo, comp, do this. I'm saying in sim mode, or if it's just the game in general, if it can only be done for the whole game, I'm like, yo, this needs to be in the whole game. And that's just it. All I'm saying is the whole game. I'm not saying make inaccurate passes happen for the whole game. I'm saying when I see Madden on the big stage, it's shown in comp mode setting, right? So therefore, I want to see football. I just want to see football on stage. That's all I'm saying. So you know, at the end of the day, all that really matters, all that honestly matters is football. It's not what I say, it's not how I feel. It's just football. That's it. It's got nothing to do with getting mad and, oh, I'ma see you and all that. That ain't got jack to do with jack. It ain't got nothing to do with me. It definitely ain't got nothing to do with me. Cause I'm not about to see anybody about anything. Like that to me is a bit much. All I'm talking about is the game and my perspective. If you don't agree with it, and at some point along the way, Relly made the point that all he needed to make on Twitter. They said that there's a threshold in competitive where if they meet that threshold, then it'll be an inaccurate pass, or they should not throw an inaccurate pass. That's all he had to bring up on Twitter. Well, that was an inaccurate pass, but in comp mode, there's a threshold. Like, I would have brought up the article. This is how easy it could have been resolved. No videos needed or nothing. Zan or Relly could have did it, or they both could have. they could have easily came up to me and said, "Hey, Smitty, what do you mean by that?" I would have posted that portion of the article and said, "This is what I'm referring to via description. This is what competitive mode means. So he should throw an inaccurate pass there. Even though he stands tall in the pocket, he still can throw one." Now, if they replied back and said, "Well, Smitty, you may not know this, but in competitive, they do have thresholds that if they meet a certain point, they should not throw an inaccurate pass," then I would just say, okay, well, let me see what the accuracy ratings are for Russell Wilson, since he was a quick QB who threw the pass. And I look at that and I'm like, oh, okay, so he has higher than whatever it was. I think they said 85. If he said that, hey, what's going on, Bebout? What's happening? If he said 85 and it's above that, then I'm like, oh, okay, so I can see why he's upset, because he shouldn't have threw an inaccurate pass in that situation, and he's got money on the line. I would be upset in general because he threw an inaccurate pass, but that's even more frustrating when you know he has a skill rating, if that's the case, and he threw an inaccurate pass. That makes perfect sense. Okay, got it. And I would have just been like, thanks guys for filling me in. I didn't know that. See, I was like that, and that's it. But because guys didn't ask any questions and just assumed, when I did bring up the point on the show, Relly was like, no, you brought up that article so you could be right. I'm like, it has nothing to do with being right. You're wrong. Stop assuming and ask questions. And that's what dudes online, they do that all the time. Assuming stuff. I'm like, dude, you don't know what you're talking about because you don't bother to ask questions. That's why you have decent number of people that are detractors toward us when we say, well, come on the show and make your points. They don't want to come on the show and make their points, but they want to stand over there with other people that don't know what's going on and they want to get at them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, you know. No, I was just recapping off of last week. Some people said the show was lit, Bebout. That's all. Like, if you've seen some of the comments, some people was just asking. That's all. Ain't no issue or nothing like that. I ain't mad. Like I said, look, on the show, Bebout or everybody else, I wasn't mad. I was frustrated because of all the assumption that kept on happening. That is what was irritating me. You know what I'm saying? And it irritated me further to see like dudes getting mad, like he's getting genuinely amped off of it, and I'm like, dog, chill. Like, pump your brakes, sit down somewhere. It'll never be that deep, dude. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not mad at all, dog. Like, I'm not mad. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was smiling. I'm like, dude, it ain't that deep. All it is at the end of the day is look. Listen, I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to say this on Thursday too. I'm going to say this on Thursday. It's real simple. If it's a community and you want communication dynamics, you gotta ask questions. Okay? When you don't ask questions, you're always going to hurt yourself because you're just going to assume and say, oh, I know exactly what he means. How do you know what I mean when you never even asked me? Oh, well, because I know from yesteryear and what you said back then. No, but comp mode, simulation mode, that wasn't in Madden 17 or 16 or 15 or 25 or 13. It just came this year. So how can you tell me how I'm acting today without asking me about today? You see what I mean? And it's as simple as this, dude. In the Bible, in which is, I believe, a lot more people need to get into, there'll be a lot more calmer people, a lot more listening and being patient and understanding will come out of it, I believe, I feel. But as simple as this. Matthew chapter 7, verse 7 and 8. Ask, and it will be given to you. Seek, and you will find. Knock, and the door will be open to you. For everyone, not Smitty, not Sim, not Relly, not a certain person. For everyone who asks receives. The one who seeks finds, and the one who knocks, the door will be open. No one sought out, no one asked, no one knocked. No one came to my doorstep. No one checked to see if I was even at home. You just assumed you knew from past. You didn't ask a question about, hey Smitty, what do you mean by that tweet? You just came at me with what you chose to go by. And that's not how you have dialogue with people. Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. Saying all that stuff, I ain't have all that energy. Like, that stuff wasn't even necessary. That's why I'm like, what is that? That's not even necessary to even go down that road, dude. It was never necessary. And listen, I got nothing but love and respect for Relly. When I see him in person again, which more than likely, if he's at EA, excuse me, if I see him at the studio at some point, or if he's at EA Play again, yo, what's going on, man? What's cracking with you? How you doing? That's literally all it's gonna be. It ain't gonna be no hostility. It's as simple as that. And the thing is, I made that verse. I made that verse, that reference before. I made that reference before in the past in regards of other people, because they just assume they know. And I'm like, dude, you didn't bother to ask me a question. You didn't ask me anything, and you just assumed you knew. I'm not talking about Relly or anything. I'm just saying in the past in general. And I see it happen a lot. You just assume. Stop assuming. Ask questions, dude. It's as simple as that. You ask questions, you seek off of what it is I'm asking for, get the clarity, and move on. And now all heads are clear. All minds are clear. Because now I have more understanding about how comp mode is, and you guys got clarity from where I stand at in that regard. And then we're all on the same playing field now. Now we can all move forward and advance. It's got nothing to do with disrespecting anyone. So that's why I said at the end of the day, that's, you know, Relly's my guy. Relly's my dude. I fully respect him. I don't have any idea how to help the competitive community. I couldn't possibly ask to help them, because at the end of the day, they're not about their look. Ultimately, they want arcade game like execution in a football game. That's what I've seen. And I mean, I've seen too many tweets to not get that picture. That's the only picture that makes sense to me. I mean, if the picture is different, then let me know. But those dudes want to execute without making. I mean, I don't know how many times I've seen many people tweet, well, what's the point of having ratings in comp? Because dudes like, what's the point of having ratings in the tournament in MUT, guys? Because ultimately they want to be able to do everything with everybody. They want to be able to catch, pass, all. They want to be able to do everything. So it's like, well, I can't get upset with them because of how they feel. And I'm like, that's the way that crowd feels. And that's why I said, furthermore, this is why the game needs to be segmented, because of that aspect. And I'm not mad at that. So, you know, it is what it is, man. It is what it is at the end of the day. So, you know. But I can't help that. Just play the games and, you know, enjoy them as best as I can. Alright. Now, what do you mean, Bebout? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go off the hook and everything. I'm sorry. I'm just, you know, like I said, it's just, I'm just bringing it up to shed a little bit of light on it. It's got nothing to do with, you know, it ain't got nothing to do with attacking anybody or going after somebody in particular. It's got nothing to do with any of that, man. I don't have any hostility towards I have zero hostility toward Relly or anything like that, man. No, like I said, you know, Relly is a good guy. You know, Relly's a good guy, man. I got no problem with him. I got no problem with him. So, okay. to see what I can do. Anything with this line here. So I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't mean to. Like I said, I'm not trying to go all off the grid here with talking about this game. I mean, talking about this stuff, but you know, just wanted to tap it on the head real quick. That's all. But no, it's gonna be a fun show Thursday. You know, whatever it is, topics that people want to bring up, talk about, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's go ahead and let's do that there and have fun. You know what I mean? So that's it. So still think simulation mode, online, offline. Oh, without question. I fully agree with that, Bebout. And see, this is, look, this was the point that I made again about simulation mode with Madden and even comp and all that, and how people are feeling. And this is, I said this on the show, I think last week or 2 weeks ago, maybe I said it, but I said that just in case I don't get somebody, just in case, it does piss me off though, because I got a good, like, this is my guy right here that I already got, and it's like he's being stolen from me because of how this league is ran. So it really pisses me off. That's irritating. All right, so oh no, dude. 31 dang on confidence? Golly, gee. You that hurt? Man. Alright. Yes, give me my player back. I appreciate that. Heck out of here. I'm trying to take my player. That's my player. Extremely old. That's who I had. But I didn't think I was gonna sign him back though anyways, to be quite honest. No difficulty, sliders, straight work, no pro. Oh, just straight up, just a straight outright setting. I mean, I'll be with that. Don't get me wrong. I'm 100%. I'm 100% with you there, Bebout. But I mean, it's not gonna be that way. More than likely. Okay, I'm not gonna sit up here and say what can and cannot be 100%, but I just don't think it would be like that. You know what? Get something in the free agency. I mean, in the draft. Hold on, y'all. I gotta answer this phone call here real quick. Sorry, y'all. All right, y'all, I'm back. Okay. Having less variables to lever out the bugs. Okay. See, that's a question I don't even know the answer to, so I couldn't possibly, like, you know, I couldn't possibly chime in and be like, yeah, you know what? That's a great point. Like, that I don't know. Because, you know, once again, you're talking about a systematic, you're talking about, you know, making a systematic kind of change there. So and let this cat go. Does a better job though, so I got no problem making him an offer. I know you're up there in age, but still, talking about Ali, I'll throw it up there. Place some awareness and pre-recognition traits with traits and tiers, like from what QB traits. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. Okay. Save a little bit of money on getting him instead. go. All right, so that's all done there. Okay. Apologize, y'all, that I haven't really said too much. Sometimes you have people chime in and comment that really don't need to chime in and comment. You know what I'm saying? They better off in their own lane. Alright, now I'm about to get into my season. Now that I'm done with putting in doing this free agency stuff. So, well, let me just go back here real quick. Then I'm gonna dive into my squad. Alright, so about to get into my season, or my franchise, I should say. I said the main people that I focus on, I already did focus on them, so I don't really think. They're saying that's bad? That he's a bad? we'll see. How'd I finish? Oh, well, that excuse me, that season I didn't do as good. I didn't. Let's see, I didn't get to play all my games though either. So excuse me. All right. Well, that's all I got. All right. So we'll go into next week. I think that's why I got carried when Carrie Hyder had got hurt. If I'm mistaken. Alright, so we gotta play the Browns. But I know, I'll say this though, I know that I finished with a I definitely finished with a losing record. That's he'll say that I could safely say. See, that's the thing, you know, we need our franchise mode to be a lot more active. Like, it seems, you know, it's just like I could go ahead and skip on through, excuse me, and just play. Oh, excuse me. One thing I'm gonna touch though real quick. So, this is something I'm gonna do here real quick. Hey, what's going on, Ron? How are you doing, man? I'm hanging in there, dude. Can't complain. Alright, I'm gonna try it on all Madden. This game. On all Madden. I'll keep it on fast. I don't know if I'll regret doing that, but I'll keep it on fast. Alright. Now, I gotta adjust these gameplay sliders though without question. I have to do that. Alright, so nowhere in the world I'll keep that. So you already know I gotta make these sliders favor the user by far. Alright. So I'll say run blocking. I could trust and believe. I could leave the blocking and all that just as is, and they'll still come away with what they, you know, with what they want at the end of the day. So I know I gotta put this tackling up to 50 for sure. All right. All right. Let me see. Pass blocking, run blocking. Put the wide receiver catching up to 55. I'm wondering if I should tamper with these sliders here because of the impact they have. I wonder if I should or not. Just leave it. Because the way players react, I like the way they react. I don't know. I don't know if I should tamper with it or leave it alone. But I don't know. I'm kind of thinking I should just leave it as is. Just leave it there. You know what, guys? Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. I said I'm gonna leave it there. So Oh, I'm good, Ron. I'm good. I'm good. Let me see. Oh. I'm gonna leave it alone. You know, I'm gonna leave those two at 0. We're just gonna try it out and see. If it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I should play the moment. Well, I have to switch it up if I feel like.
November, these are the dog days of football, trying to get in position for the big push.
Oh, I love people that assume. They look stupid at the end of the day, dude. I'm telling you. A lot of people are up here assuming in this Sim Standard League, some of these people, boy, they assume like none other. They look silly for it. That's why, I mean, it's ridiculous. Why assume stuff that you don't know about? You know what I mean? I said, why change it if it works? No, because it's something I want to try. I just want to try it. That's all, Ron. That's the reason why I'm trying it.
Leading the troops out there on the field is Cody Kessler, the second-year quarterback out of USC.
God just want to try it out, man. That's literally all it is. So, all right. All right.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. Working from the gun, Kessler. Caught here left side by Brent. This is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and then hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start.
I like that, the way the animation played out there.
That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated.
You know what? One thing I'm gonna go ahead. One thing I'm gonna definitely do is dang it. One thing I'm definitely gonna go ahead and do is you're gonna see me do some old Madden playing as well. There we go. Not great for a reason.
And it's always intriguing to me to watch these great pass rushers because some of them, they need their teammates to scheme for them, maybe occupy people, make it a one-on-one matchup. Other guys, they just defeat everything in front of them. To get 2 sacks in a game, it's a little bit of both for you.
The 8th-year man from Tennessee, this is Britton Colquitt on to punt. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game.
Oh.
A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return, and the Lions will take over. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a former Pro Bowl quarterback out of the University of Georgia, Matthew Stafford.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I could do it all day with these people, man. I'll kid you not. Oh, it's hilarious. It's a lot of fun. All right, sorry, y'all. It's going back and forth with people at times, man. Yeah. Oh no, none at all. None at all. We didn't even have any candy. My wife did take our daughter though to a did a little party, you know, like one of our friends. I may have to burn the time out.
They'll need to get the play off quickly.
Yeah, I'll burn the time out. Alrighty. That's what I was gonna call anyway. But yeah, that's all. So I'm chilling. I'm not big on eating candy like that. Anyways, I eat some sweets every here and there, but not that big on it. Here we go with this.
lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
There we go. Oh, dang it.
Incomplete. This defense not going to make it easy for him. They're physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in. In his 5th year,
thought he had it. Well, he did have it, but you know, got broke up.
This one away. This is taken at the 15.
There we go.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. I would find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands and maybe the offensive move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
They begin with a run by Brown. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down.
But we know one thing, Isaiah Crowell can run if given an opportunity. Had the longest run in the NFL in 2016, an 85-yard touchdown sprint, week 2 against Baltimore.
This one not quite as long, didn't end in 6, but still a great game. They keep it with Crowell on first.
There we go.
He went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the
Good stop there. Good stop. Good stop.
It was a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position. We just saw there some linebackers that go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
And not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss. On 2nd down, here's Kessler. To the right side and complete to Njoku. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Kessler going to try and throw on 3rd. And no escaping this time until go down.
I ain't letting him get that. I'm not letting him get that. I'm putting Awesome right there in front of the receiver. Like, go ahead and throw it. But we need to see that quarterback react, though. We need to see that quarterback react.
Will switch hands, 1st and 10. And Detroit getting set to go now. And you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand in 1st place in their division, looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals. Right? Number 1 goal is what? Make playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal I think, is to be the highest seed possible as you can be heading into the playoffs.
Now, mind you, I am playing against the Cleveland Browns, so I'm not playing against the greatest team to be playing on all Madden against, but, you know. There we go. Oh no!
Does he get burned for that in film? He fought through some tackles. End result, though, a fumble.
It's going to be one of those situations where he'll get yelled at about the fumble, but at the same time get a check mark for the extra effort. And so it's one of those tough, tricky things for coaches. You don't want to coach it out of them so much that you take away the effort. You just want them to be conscious of taking care of the football.
The Browns offense trotting back onto the field. And this is their third drive. Maybe the focus right now not so much on points, but getting their first down.
And when you start off
so annoying. Come on, man.
But you go a drive, a second drive, no first down, that becomes an issue. Now you got to think about, okay, what kind of play calling do I have to do to get us in a spot to pick that first one up?
13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. Getting the sense Charles are going to put big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Again, it's Crowell. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
Hey. Did I use simulation or competitive? No, I'm playing on Sim.
Less than a minute to go here in
AKA Mr. Fishbowl. Yo, what's going on, Urlacher, man? What's happening with you?
On second down, here's Crowell. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little
Oh,
gain.
man.
A nice job there as he rumbles for 9. And it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
He didn't have a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
You silly. I'm chilling though, man. How you doing?
They'll try to run for it with Crowell.
Ah.
He is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Isaiah Crowell hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Browns have taken the early lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence
Oh,
level
boy.
of the guys up front blocking.
Yeah, I was talking about that a bit earlier, Urlacher.
Athleticism and a whole lot of toughness. You got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away.
I love messing with these guys.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. They'll come up now with a clock showing 3 seconds to go here in the first.
All right. In that game, to be brutally honest, if the Lions just if those guys just caught those passes in the end zone, we blew them out. Oh, come on, dude.
Seems like we say this a lot in broadcast booths, but a quarterback can hold on to the football too long in these situations. I think he did right there.
Oh, I agree with you totally. Sometimes you have to understand situations. Get rid of the football.
There we go.
Make it less to gain for the next
But
down.
I'm telling you.
He was so hipped on ball security, he held on to it and took a big sack.
Like, but I'm telling you, man. Lions should have won that game, dude. Like, there's no way they should have lost to the Steelers. No way.
Blocking type of a tight end. And how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down. That's what impresses me about him. When he's called,
I mean, no offense to Sim. You know, that's his squad and all that, but there's just no way the Lions should have lost that game to the Steelers. And see, once again, that's the whole thing about it. That's the craziest part about it is that our defense is playing. Like, for the most part this year, our defense has been really on point.
Stafford on first down. That's pulled in by the rookie Kenny Galladay. And he is going to be knocked flat on his back. Oh, big hit at the 28. Another big gainer that time. This one goes.
But you know what? I feel, and as these big hits are happening, I feel that the hits, there needs to be. All right, come on, man. There needs to be there needs to be more of a balance with those plays, man. There needs to be more of a balance, like real talk.
On second down, here's Stafford. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
All right, need you to check my eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive, fast to the football. We just saw another example arriving there to help knock that one away.
They ain't knocked that away, though.
On third down, just 1 for 3 thus far.
Juju's still running.
To throw is Stafford. This is screen to Abdullah. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They'll get 11, but still a little short. Fourth down.
Oh, come on.
When you run a screen pass really well, you gotta like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out.
Yeah, he made a play.
Catching the football, and all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
So this offensive unit, they've now had 3 drives, and they only have 3 points to show for it.
Payoff is the key for everything.
See?
How many offenses we talked to that say we have to finish drives? Thus far, this team hasn't finished it quite the way they wanted to.
Oh man, I love getting under these guys' skin like that, or at least I love messing with them. It's so easy to mess with, especially when dudes assume. That's the money. That's where the money comes in.
This is taken about 7
Oh
yards deep.
man.
Man, no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over the
All right.
25. Getting set to go here, Isaiah Crowell in the offense. Trot back out there. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, he's really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Here's a give to Crowell. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
They'll run it again with Crowell. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It's a gain of 5, and it'll make it a second down.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense, because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Oh.
So he loses 3 yards. Now 3rd down.
Very premature stop there.
As soon as the snap came, you can see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was none there for him.
A reminder coming up at halftime. Larry Ridley will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before that. Now Kessler. And he finds a man on the crossing route. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. And we're going to get another timeout called by the Lions. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's Britton Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Cleveland.
Let's get this kick. Oh, if they kick it to us. Oh, no.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets
Okay,
away.
cool.
And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
I may have to dial the speed back though. It seems things maybe just a wee bit too fast. Just a little bit too fast.
Tomorrow night we wrap up week 10 with the Dolphins heading up to visit the Panthers. On first down, Stafford here. To the right and complete to Galladay. And he's brought down after a good gain. A nice gain of 21 yards. Now a first down throw. Stafford.
Oh!
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamar Taylor. And he'll score.
Wow.
Touchdown, Browns.
Wow, dude.
So a pick 6 there out of
Okay.
the nickel package. They went with 5 DBs.
Almost becoming the base package in the NFL is the nickel. Hard to throw
So
against.
did I get any backlash from Rex? No, no.
6 going the other way.
No.
Time for
No
a
backlash
first
at
check
all.
of the NFL scoreboard. It's the Colts in that
It was
one.
all good.
The early lead. Andrew Luck,
So-
a single touchdown pass to this point in that one.
Heck, I think he had tuned out in the middle of the talk anyway, so it was like, it was no big deal.
The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. On first down, it's Stafford. He couldn't quite hold it, got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
One thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him, they've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had
Yeah,
much
that's why he
success.
had left. I mean, I wasn't concerned about Rex being in that.
Back to the air, Stafford on center.
Seriously?
And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come
Man.
the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays.
Yeah, I didn't even worry about it. Like, I wasn't expecting Rex to be in there for it or whatever. That was just really just, you know, a topic. But like I say, you know, it should have been more of a, it should have been a discussion. It shouldn't have been.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. And he slings one.
Okay, it should have been a discussion. It shouldn't have been this big old debate, you know, because it wasn't. Oh, excuse me. It really wasn't a debate, to be quite honest. At least in my opinion. Is there going to be a round 2? No. No, there is no round 2. There is no round 2. That's the whole thing. There is no round 2. What the heck? Alright, man. Look at this. Look at this. Right? Jones is running. Cutting across field. And then, look how, see, this is, alright. They just made him hitch step like that so that he could get to it. Alright. On that note. You know what I'm saying? And what I'll do is I'll just play the moment. I'll just play the moment and so in that way I can get to it a little bit faster. So I'll get it back to the second quarter and just play it that way. Come on, man. We can't be playing like that. Alright, so excuse me. But I'll play it on normal speed. It's really gonna be on. I don't know if he'll be on. And I mean, if he's on, then you know we just gonna have normal dialogue. You know what I'm saying? Like if he's on, that's all it's gonna be at the end of the day, man. Just gonna be having dialogue, breaking bread, and you know whatever. I think I had it at 40. Tackling at 40 and I attack right here. Put that at 40. Yeah. That's where I had that at. Nope, there will be no round 2. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if anything, like the only thing that I'm going to do, like I said, I'm just going to do like a real brief address, like you know how Stephen A does on First Take, how he does the final take and he gives his 2 cents or whatever, and that's it. His final say on whatever, you know, he chooses to talk about. That's basically what I'm going to do, and I'm going to say what I said earlier in the stream. It's all about asking questions at the end of the day when you want to have a discussion with somebody. When you don't ask questions, you're going to look silly every single time. And I mean, it's not about looking silly, but I'm not going to say he's going to look silly because it's not about really looking silly. It's just that they were misinformed because they didn't get the proper information. They didn't seek it. And that's why I'll just make reference to the verse in Matthew 7:7. Yeah, I've given it thought. Honestly, it's going to take me a moment to formulate something like, you know, I got to give it some thought and really. That's gonna be hard. That's definitely gonna be hard. But no, to your point, Urlacher, my main thing is asking questions first. And I'm referencing, and I'm going to reference Matthew, you know, from the Bible, reference Matthew chapter 7, verse 7 and 8. You know what I'm saying? And it speaks of asking, you shall find, knocking, and there shall be an answer. You know, like, you have to ask questions. Find out where somebody is coming from. Not because, oh, but back in the day you said, yeah, but that has nothing to do with today. That has nothing to do with what I posted on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Like, like what you chose to respond to, it had nothing to do with that. You know what I mean? And that's my whole thing at the end of the day, dude. That's literally it. That's literally it. And after that, we can move on. And you know what? If Relly does choose to come on the show or whatever, if he's a guest or whatever, you know, and he has something to say, I have zero problem with talking to him. You know what I'm saying? I will gladly talk to Relly. Cause that's my dude, man. That's my dude. I got no problem. I have zero problems with him. It's not like I gotta battle with him or anything like that. No.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch
abdominal tear. Oh
remind me
boy.
of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest.
But yeah, I'll definitely give it thought. You know.
And here now the punter Martin booming this one away.
Oh dang. It's something I really, like I said, I gotta give that some nice in-depth thought for, because like I said, you know, when I play franchise mode, or when I think of franchise mode, I'm not exactly thinking of what boost can I give that's quick to somebody. Like, it's all about the grind to me. So football first. Oh yeah, of course. I mean, it's football first and foremost, and that's the thing. Like, there you go.
And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to it.
It's always about football first and foremost, and that's the main thing. But also remember though, remember, Rex didn't say, yo, this is in Madden 19, y'all, so get that. Like, no. He's just planting seeds. And that I appreciate. That I appreciate, because like what me and Sim say all the time, Rex lets us know about stuff forthcoming and gives us the opportunity to plant those seeds, you know what I mean? So it's like, hey, I'm okay with that. Because yes, we do get insight and understanding in terms of what goes on, but you never know. There are things that could be going on that we may not know of as of yet. So whew. Thank goodness Riddick got there. I didn't have enough time to throw it away. I was trying to throw it away. Dang it.
And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Around the NFL, a game going on in Washington.
Good job.
Early on, it's the Vikings in the driver's seat. No score as of yet. Defenses have ruled here into the second quarter. But here's another 3rd down situation to check in on.
Oh, of course. Of course it's a holding penalty. Oh, boy. Of course it's a holding penalty.
The guys who just gave up that play.
Throwing on 3rd down.
Oh,
And he fires one, but incomplete.
dang it, man. Oh. Boy, oh boy.
No score as of yet. Defenses have ruled here into the second quarter. But here's another 3rd down situation to check in on.
Made 1 point. Yes, made 1 billion in transactions, microtransactions.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. Finding Fields.
That's what's up.
And he's got the first before he's brought down.
All right, hold on. Oh, that's what's up, man. I mean, look. Micro.
To throw on 3rd down. Stafford. Complete to Alvarez. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line.
What's the play called? All right. They call cover. They call cover 3 Mabel. I just want to see the replay. They call cover 3 Mabel. That looks more like a blown assignment, if anything. Right here. Hold on, let me look at the formation. Oh no, actually no. He did what he was supposed to do. It was just the right. It was just I dialed up the right play call. But see, this is what I would like. This is what I would like for it to be. Okay, this is how I would like to see the zone play reaction. Yes, his assignment is to stay in fucking. Okay, here we go. Stay up in this vicinity here, which he did. But there's nobody. He knows that before this play is snapped, before this ball is snapped, right? He knows that there's nobody that's going to be in that area, and he's right there. He's right there. So unless the pressure just gets through extremely quick, he's got a wide open chance right here. I would like it better if, okay, there's no receiving threat. Is there a receiving threat that big that I need to just cover all this? No, he's right there. You don't need to fall back yet. But because he's wide open, I would love to see defenders improvise and go for what's happening right here in front of them. Just go for it. It's right here. Like, I want to say this real quick as a feedback piece. Just give me a sec. Alright, so just bear with me, y'all. Alright guys, this is Smitty here. Just got some feedback here. This play, defensively they call cover 3 Mabel concept there, right? Now, I'm going to go into the replay here. And this is what I would like to see in terms of going forward. I understand what he's supposed to do. I understand that he's supposed to cover this area. You know, he's covering this area here. Up in here, I'm sorry, cursor keeps going on the receiver. But he's supposed to cover this area in here. That defender is supposed to fall back like this. And this safety is supposed to come down here into this area. Now, the only way, now, I called, you know, slants. So, I mean, of course, I know it's like what the defense dials up versus what the offense dials up. Sometimes the offense is going to win just by default. But here, you had one receiver bracketed, basically bracketed by 3 defenders, covered by 3 guys, and he was left completely alone. What I would have liked for this defender to do is, yes, his assignment coverage-wise is over, you know, like I said, it's over in this area. He's supposed to go down here. But since there's no immediate threat to that area, as he looks, he should start backpedaling, look to see, is there an immediate threat that I need to address right now? No, because there's no running back coming out of the backfield at this moment. So from that perspective, there's no running back coming out of the backfield. So why not, especially since he basically has him covered at the moment, why not, instead of shifting all the way over here to the flat, why not somewhat stay in front of him, like right here, shift over and backpedal progressively in that direction, just backpedal some. So that way, if the receiver is going to run a slant, there's nobody near him yet. He can break off of the zone and try and make the play there. Now, same thing with this corner right here. There's nobody in front of him. So since the ball is going to be thrown, there's nobody coming. I would love to see him break and try and cover him over top. You see what I'm saying? Break off the zone. I'm not saying he's going to make the play in terms of getting there and swatting it, but at least trying to blanket the play based off of what the offense is doing. So it's like, yes, I know I'm supposed to cover this blue zone deep. I'm covering all this straight back, but there's no reason for me to go all the way back here like this. There's no reason. So let me break and try and be over top of this situation here and bracket this guy. So if that ball is thrown his direction, boom, I'm on him. I'm in the play along with the safety that's supposed to crash down as well. And this guy blanketed this guy because there's no one in the backfield for him to have to stand there in his original zone. That's what we need to see. We need to see the defensive play be dictated by what the offense is doing and see them moving across the field, breaking off of their zones logically based upon what is happening. I'm not saying they're going to make every play, but this is where play recognition would come in, awareness would come in, and their zone or man defensive awareness. Well, in this case, zone. That's what I'm talking about. So just wanted to make that example here real quick. See? So yeah, guys, you guys know how I do. I feedback along the way while I play. But this is the kind of stuff that I want to see happen in the game, man. You know? Appreciate that, Urlacher. I appreciate that, man. So, you know, this is the kind of stuff, like I said, you know, I just want Madden to be a good game, dude. I mean, not a good game, but, you know, I want it to be great. I want the game to be great. That's all. I know it's going to take some time. I know it's going to take some effort. It's going to take some work. I get that. But it can be great. Especially now that we got the setting that we want. Like, we got the setting that we want. It's just going to take them time to build it out. Woo. Laser beam. Bullet.
What a great way to end the half.
Great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Now Matt Prater for the point after.
And real talk, we need a hybrid difficulty between all Madden and all Pro.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away.
Like, the balance all Pro gives and the AI tangibility that all Madden gives, like how the CPU plays you, for the most part. For the most part. Did I see all the trades? No, I didn't see every trade. I know that Eagles fans are heavily rejoicing right now. They read up. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna go for it.
Absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Johnson, and he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out.
Let's go.
This first half.
So excuse me, I wasn't fully paying attention to the waiver wire like that tonight.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet.
Yeah, there was talk, but nothing happened. No trade. So.
Looks to throw on second down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's
Just one thing I need to see too. Make a point on this real quick. And here guys, here's an example. This is something I see happen a lot as well. We need to see flush with the catch animations, especially when they're separate like this and they go in for the tackle. We need to see it flush. Okay, it needs to be separated. Like if he's laying out flush like this, let him go down flush accordingly. Unless I'm able to, you know, dive on top, over top, and knock the ball out, or unless there's like a two-man sequence that plays out according to what the offensive or defensive player did to try to get to the ball, like as far as diving on it. Because I see this out here, like they'll dive, get the reception, and then they'll perform an animation as if he were standing up and he's taken down. I've seen that happen quite a bit. So I don't know if that's something that could be updated via patch, but going forward, if that's something that could definitely be, you know, cleaned up, that would help out. Because when we're talking about a game of down and distance and, you know, inches and everything mattering, if somebody has a first down and they're reaching forward or they're reaching out based upon the angle they're diving at, only to get it pulled back because they get stuck into an animation as if they're standing up and taken down, you know, that would be very upsetting. So just want to point that out. All right.
Well, they've been struggling in the passing game.
So,
do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath.
There we go. Good stop.
Push them deep, find some space, and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them. And that's another stop for the defense. Something we've seen all game long. They've been on fire today. No matter what's called by the offense, they've had an answer for it.
They go to Johnson again. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Brandon, that play typifies what we've seen from the offense all day long. They've had no success getting things going. I think for the offensive coordinator, he's got to go to that side of the play sheet that says, try something different. Try some specials, something they haven't seen all day to try and get this offense kick-started.
The run hasn't worked the last couple of plays.
So yeah, Ebron ain't going nowhere. Oh, let's go. Let's go, Lawson. Shoot.
And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the second half. But
are you serious? That's what the situation was? They were too busy celebrating?
What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive. And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold on.
If that was the case, that'd be real jacked up. If that was the case.
After the interception, here's Stan.
No!
He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Jabril Peppers, the rookie from Michigan. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now.
I swore that was out of reach.
5 defensive back, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than
all right, man.
That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. Looking to
Wow.
the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Wow. Well, I get a man.
Throwing on first down. Stafford throwing the out route incomplete. It's Robert.
Sorry, my man, old boy would have been fired. He was like, man, you might as well pack up your box. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might as well not even come back. You might as well just leave. Call it a day, dude. You gone.
On 1st and 10, Stafford.
What?
An incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Whenever I see an in-route dropped, as we just saw in that play, I'm always thinking that in the back
Yeah,
of their
that's
mind,
wow. That's
they're
jacked
worried
up,
about what's
Urlacher.
coming at
That's
them, because
yeah.
they're going towards traffic on that route,
You just
as opposed
quit.
to being away from it and maybe having a little bit more space.
Throwing is Stafford.
You just quit.
Over the middle. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. That one goes for 13.
That's all you do is quit. If it weren't for bad luck, the Browns would have.
This is what zone defenses count on: catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Riddick with a carry. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost
That's
feel like he's
terrible,
one of
man.
them, and they really embrace him.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. And this one is incomplete. Well, pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about
Come
it.
on,
And
Matt.
in today's NFL,
Hey.
where we're used to a bit more scoring, this
Yeah,
feels
the dude
almost
was
like
throw it. It was
low-pitch
right
game of
there.
baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Now Stafford. He completes it to Abdullah. Oh,
Let's
that's
go.
just not fair, and now room to run.
Let's
And he
go.
gets this one all the way down inside
Come
the
on.
15, just shy of the 10. A very solid gain of 27.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of
Man.
strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space.
Perfect.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Theo Riddick, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run, end result,
Oh,
6 points.
excuse me.
Touchdown. Prater on to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
No, man. No.
And it was capped off by a 12-yard touchdown run. Here's
As
Prater.
far as I know right now, no. Shoot.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
They better not get rid of. They better not get rid of Cooter.
Just sit on this one,
Better-
and it'll come out to the 25.
Keep that man. You can do everything you can to keep that man there.
Following the interception,
You don't let that man leave. You don't let that guy go.
a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, I'm totally different from here. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. 2nd and 2.
Excuse me.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. The guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Come on, Ziggy.
Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly
All
what
right.
happened there.
Let's go, Cooter.
Following the penalty, it's Johnson. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it, because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Yeah.
On 2nd down, Johnson. Solid movement
The zone play is better, but is it where it's at EA play level? No. Not EA play level. Needs to be better.
Receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
That's on the deck. Here we go. I'm gonna speed up the tempo.
This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Oh, look at Lawson. Look at Lawson getting all chippy. I might, tomorrow, guys. That was stupid of me. I should have just kneeled it. That was dumb. I was thinking regular kickoff for some odd reason for a moment. But what was I gonna say? Tomorrow, you guys, I might stream some Shadow of War. It's not where it needs to be at, you know what I'm saying? Does it feel better though? Yes, but
now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. So the solid run on first, and I would imagine no real hurry to run that second down play.
No, it's all in your quarterback now.
It needs to be better overall.
Leave things down, and he's not going to let the ball be snapped until it's inside 3 seconds left on the play clock. Unless, of course, you're playing a video game and trying to run it up on your own.
Nice touch. Cold-blooded, too.
Dang it.
He takes us down deep into Cleveland territory.
There we go.
It's a big play there for the Lions. 56 yards. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into right protection scheme.
Just got there.
So he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
And now the offense
Let's
operates in the red
go.
zone.
If you want it, you can get it. Let me know. Oh.
This time to the tailback.
About to call it a night.
Loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Stream my,
The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
you know,
Smart football. Keep the clock.
I don't know, dude.
Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line. of
Might do it
scrimmage
tomorrow.
as they try and
We'll
bleed
see.
it out.
On second down,
There we go. At the 1. All right. Well, he got the first. He got the first.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
All right, man. Take care of Urlacher. Take it easy, man. Thanks for coming through and hanging out, dude.
The shotgun snap for Stafford. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Come on, man. You gotta come down with that. Oh, it hit you on the hands, bruh.
And they're definitely showing blitz here. They come out here in the eye. Stafford. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Christian Kirksey in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. To throw is Stafford.
Dang it.
Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to fourth down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it.
All right.
He's taking chances, putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, fourth quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
So a big one there as that gives them a little cushion.
And you know, here in the fourth quarter, the fact that they were able to bleed some time off the clock and put points on the board, even if it's only 3.
That's cool. That's cool, though. You know, I could live with that. I could live with that.
Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the
Question
field.
would be, can they live with it?
Their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? Well,
There we go. All right, Ron, take it easy, man. Appreciate you coming by, hanging out, man. Like always, dude.
it's been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on
Oh.
roller skates this entire game.
And one thing for those that are tuned in or those that may catch this,
Now Kessler on second down, dumping it off for Johnson.
somebody had said when the football game was going on the other day, Steelers and Lions were playing, right?
And Johnson dinged up.
And I had said,
Still down.
I had posted a tweet, you know, old boy from OS, Steve Noah. He tweeted out the pic. He tweeted out a GIF of that hit happening. And I said, there go those frostbite physics. Now, dude went on to say, there aren't frostbite physics in the game. It's not called frostbite physics. And I said, no, yes, it is frostbite physics in the game. Now, see, this is once again, I'm going to clarify the point here just to make it clear as far as to what I meant, because obviously, once again, dudes didn't ask questions. They just assumed they knew what they were talking about instead of actually asking questions first and foremost. Okay? Oops, excuse me. So, what I meant by what I said was that frostbite does make an impact in regards of the physics in the game. Rex spoke on that in Sim's interview back then at EA Play, and he also made mention of it in other interviews as well. I never said that it's called, the name of the engine is called, they got this brand new engine, this brand new physics engine called Frostbite Physics. I never said that. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking from what Rex has said. Clearly you see, look, whether you like the game, whether you hate the game, despise Madden, despise EA, there's a clear difference between how the game feels and how even the physics take effect with the Frostbite engine helping with refining or smoothing out the physics, the flow of their physics in the game. It's there. It doesn't matter if you like the game or not. It's there. And that's what's happening here. So when I said Frostbite physics, it's because I've seen hits in the game happen while I've played where you've had those upending moments and it looked like Frostbite because of how it flowed. How it looked real fluid from the point of contact to the dude flipping over and landing. It looked fluid. And when it looks fluid like that, I'm going to say something about it. And that's why I said, look at the Frostbite physics. That's it. I don't like that, how Jared Davis. See, that's the kind of stuff I don't like.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Kessler to throw. Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
Get there.
Now the pressure gets there and he goes down just inside the starting at the 19. Never giving up. He's able to keep working and get him for a loss as well. Intercepted. Would have been a huge pick in the end zone, but as it stands, that brings up 4.
All right. Ain't got no choice. Oh, man. Go. So especially we get that first down real quick, man. It's really a wrap.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He's to the 10. And he's across for a touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet? Not totally, but I think you're pretty
Really, Peppers? Okay, man, you got that, dog. You got that. All right.
And he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. Elsewhere, they're into the fourth at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. And emerging victorious, the Colts.
That's cool. That's cool.
2 touchdown passes.
You got that, dog.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Get out.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. That'll go as a loss of 5. From the gun, it's Kessler. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll make it 2nd down. Time a factor as Kessler will get him to the line quickly. And he spikes it with just a shade under a half a minute left. 29 seconds on the clock. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, Kessler.
That's it.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
Interception return for the Lions touchdown. And remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the
Got
run, not
rushed.
just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air.
He got rushed.
Like they're the receivers, and they
Do
went
that
after
INT.
one and took it all the way.
Saw it. Woo.
Now Prater to add the PAT. And the lead is up
Now,
to
the real
18
Peppers
now.
want to make plays. Go ahead and make your plays, cuz. Ain't mad at that. Make your plays. Get your bread.
So they throw the pick six, they'll get another
Make your
shot
plays,
at
get
it.
your
As
bread.
this one's in the air. This will be taken to the back of the
That's
end
what I'm
zone.
talking about.
From back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know.
All right.
Just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved the hand, like, "Who cares? Take it out here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Fresh set of downs here. From the gun, it's Kessler. Throw left side, complete.
Yo, really?
It's Gordon.
That's what's going to happen.
All the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Oh, man.
Josh Gordon,
All right, dude.
his second
Take it
touchdown
easy.
of
Look
the
forward to
season. And the Browns
hearing
get the
from you.
score closer. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
And this will be covered up by the Lions, and that might just about seal
Yeah,
the
that
deal.
seals the
They
deal.
knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They
nail
did.
it out. Call it a wrap.
We knew even before they put the
Yeah, I do need to play some 2K18. I need to play that too. We got NBA Live Mobile. Even though I don't stream that heavy and everything like that, I don't think I would stream that. But
And Charles, I think when the
I could, but I don't think I would stream that.
where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting
Plus, it's my cell phone. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be one thing if it was a tablet I had or something. You know, if EA hooked your boy up with a tablet like the mother cats got. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
So for the Lions,
Y'all could have hooked it up. So I'm just
6 on the year.
I'm just playing. I don't play live mobile like that. It is interesting though how it looks. I checked out some of the videos from like Good Game Brothers and Tico and Miguel, you know, some of the other guys. So it looks real interesting. The update's supposed to be going live tomorrow at some point. So I definitely look forward to that, because I for one will definitely be playing. I will definitely be playing some of that. So I'll probably make some videos on it as well. So
you've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions.
Oh, it's just him. Okay. Let me see. I wish I could see all these plays, man. It just sucks you can't. Especially first quarter was very defensive, but you know, like I said, I just want to make a point about the frostbite physics real quick, but you know, and I'm saying frostbite having an impact on the physics. Like frostbite does impact the physics and the overall fluidity in regards to the game. It does. That's why I said frostbite physics on that play. But see, once again, dude didn't ask any questions. He just assumed I knew exactly. He just assumed he knew exactly what he was talking about, along with other parties that just assumed they knew what they were talking about when they really had no idea at all whatsoever. So, like always, that is genuinely annoying when people do that kind of stuff. But you know, that's part of the territory now. That's the way people choose to interact out here. I, for one, can't help that some guys choose to. That's their means of communication, by assuming they know what you're saying when they really have no clue as to what you're saying. So, you know, can't truly worry about that. I'd like to get an outside linebacker if I can. Well, at least for those attributes. Alright. I know I gotta go through those negotiations real soon. Who else is added to the list? Oh yeah, Tomlinson. Yeah, he out. Oh, that's so annoying, man. Dang, I hate that he's gotta go out. So it's weak. Now I gotta go up against the Chicago Bears. Nah, I'll play Bryant. Okay, so I'm I'll go ahead here. So guys, I appreciate everybody. Like always, guys, I appreciate all of y'all coming through, hanging out. I appreciate all you guys coming through, hanging out with me on the stream that we're able to. And yeah, I appreciate y'all. Tomorrow, like I was talking about, playing Shadows of War. I might play that, but at the same time, I haven't played some 2K18 in a minute. So you know what? I may go ahead and just do that tomorrow. So we'll see. But in the meantime, y'all, I appreciate every single one of you guys. I thank you guys for coming through, hanging out. If you haven't already, please subscribe or follow me on Twitch. If you're not already doing so, follow me on Twitch. Subscribe on YouTube. I'll be doing more of these streams. I'll start like I got some videos and stuff. Like I said, I got videos and stuff that I'm progressively working on, and I'll be putting out accordingly. Okay, they will be coming, but they will come as I'm able to get them done. So it's not going to be months before you see them. It'll be relatively soon. It's not that big of a production, but I want to make sure that it's, that when I put everything together, it's worthwhile. Okay, so quality over quantity at the end of the day. That's pretty much it. So but I will holla at you guys tomorrow with some NBA 2K, more than likely. Or like I said, I'll talk about NBA Live. I may even do some videos on that, because I did enjoy NBA Live mobile playing it. It is fun. So you'll probably see some content from me on that as well. But till next time, well, till tomorrow, you guys, y'all take care, be safe, God bless. I love all you guys. Peace out. Until tomorrow. Peace.